I spent the first 5 years of my entrepreneurial journey chasing shiny objects. I wanted that exciting high-growth startup that would make headlines. The next Uber, the next Airbnb. You know what I got? Burnout, a mountain of debt, and a profound sense of failure. The constant stress, the insane competition, the feeling that I was always one step away from total collapse. It was just exhausting. Then, I discovered the power of being unsexy. And that's when everything changed for me. I used to believe that to get rich, you needed some revolutionary idea. I was dead wrong. The most reliable, stress-free cash flow machines I've ever found are the businesses everyone else overlooks. They might not get you on the cover of a magazine, but they will build your wealth. These 7 businesses I'm about to share aren't glamorous, but they are secretly printing money for their owners. And they can for you too. Let's kick things off with one of the most overlooked yet desperately needed services for any business owner: virtual bookkeeping. Why it's overlooked? Let's be honest. When do you ever hear someone say, "I'm so excited about spreadsheets and tax compliance"? Most people think of accounting as a dreary, complicated field best left to stuffy professionals. It's the furthest thing from the glamorous tech startups that dominate the headlines. The secret: profitability. Here's the truth. Every single business needs its finances in order, and most founders hate doing it. This creates a massive, consistent demand for skilled bookkeepers. You can start this business from home with little more than a computer and accounting software like QuickBooks. Since operating expenses are low, profit margins can be incredibly high for a solo operator. Clients often pay recurring monthly fees anywhere from $150 to over $500. And once a business trusts you with their books, they rarely leave. The freedom factor. This isn't about trading hours for dollars. You build a roster of monthly retainer clients, which creates predictable, recurring revenue. You can work from anywhere, set your own hours, and eventually scale by hiring other bookkeepers to work under you. It's a quiet, digital empire built on the simple fact that every entrepreneur would rather be doing anything else than their own books. Transitioning now to business number 2. Now for a business you see every day but probably never think twice about: the humble laundromat. Why it's overlooked. Laundromats feel like a relic from a bygone era, don't they? They aren't innovative or digital. They're brick-and-mortar spots filled with the sound of spinning machines. In a world obsessed with apps and AI, it's about as unsexy as a business can get. The secret: profitability. People always need clean clothes, regardless of the economy, making laundromats incredibly recession-resistant. While the oft-quoted 95% 5-year success rate is debated and may be an overstatement, they are known to be far more resilient than the average small business. A well-run laundromat can generate anywhere from $30,000 to nearly $1 million in annual revenue, with average profit margins falling between 20% and 35%. The freedom factor. While the upfront cost is higher, a laundromat is a semi-passive business. Once the machines are up and running, you're not trading your time for money. Your job is to collect the cash, maintain the equipment, and keep the place clean. Many owners manage their entire operation in just a few hours a week, all while the machines generate cash flow 24/7. Sticking with physical locations, let's talk about a business that profits from our desire to keep our biggest assets looking sharp: the car wash. Why it's overlooked. Washing cars is a blue-collar, repetitive business. It doesn't have the intellectual glamour of software or the prestige of a high-end retail brand. It's a simple service that's been around for decades, and most of us just see it as a weekend chore. The secret: profitability. The U.S. car wash market is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it's growing. With modern automated systems, profit margins can be fantastic, with some models like in-bay automatics potentially reaching 50% or more. The real game changer, though, has been the subscription model. Major chains get a huge portion of their sales from monthly memberships, which creates incredibly stable and predictable revenue. The freedom factor. Much like a laundromat, a modern automated car wash doesn't need you there all the time. By focusing on a subscription model, you build a recurring revenue stream that isn't dependent on daily traffic or perfect weather. This next business is so boring it's literally a box in a corner. but that box can be a tiny cash printing machine. Why it's overlooked. Seriously, who gets excited about vending machines? They're just there, in break rooms, hallways, and lobbies. There's no brand building, no marketing campaigns, no viral potential. It is the definition of a background business. The secret profitability. The US vending machine industry is already a multi-billion-dollar market and is projected to grow steadily. While a single machine might only bring in $5 to $100 a week, the model is built on scale. A well-placed machine in a high-traffic spot like a hospital, school, or busy office can be a consistent earner. The key isn't the machine itself, it's the location. The freedom factor. This is one of the most passive income models on the list. Once a machine is placed and stocked, your only job is to show up periodically to restock it and collect your cash. An owner can easily manage a route of dozens of machines in their spare time, creating a reliable side income stream that requires very little active management. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's a perfect example of a get-rich-slowly and steadily system. People love their pets and their children more than anything, and they are more than willing to pay to ensure they are safe and happy. Why it's overlooked. This feels less like a high-powered enterprise and more like a personal responsibility. It's hands-on, built on immense trust, and doesn't have the sexy scalability of a tech product. It's a local, community-focused service. The secret profitability. The demand is absolutely enormous and never-ending. A full-time pet sitting or dog-walking business owner can build a solid income, often with profit margins ranging from 20% to 40%. It's a business with incredibly low startup costs, especially if you run it from home, requiring little more than licenses and insurance. A solo dog walker with a handful of daily clients can create a significant full-time income for themselves. The freedom factor. You are your own boss. You set your schedule, you choose your clients, and you decide how much you want to work. While it's an active business, it offers incredible flexibility. You build deep, trusting relationships with clients in your community who provide steady, recurring work. It's a business built on care and trust that provides a stable income without the stress of a corporate ladder. Wait, dropshipping? Isn't that the get-rich-quick fantasy all the online gurus are selling? Well, yes, but they're selling it all wrong. The secret isn't selling trendy, flashy junk. It's selling boring, useful products to a passionate niche. Why it's overlooked. Everyone chasing the dropshipping dream is trying to find the next viral fidget spinner. They want the wow factor. Selling something like specialized gardening tools, orthopedic pet beds, or replacement parts for a specific appliance just sounds dull. The secret profitability. While everyone else is fighting over trendy junk with ads, you can build a real brand selling boring but necessary products. Think about things like high-quality compression socks for nurses or durable phone cases for construction workers. The competition is lower, customer loyalty is higher, and profit margins are often better because you're solving a real problem for a specific group of people. Most success stories don't come from viral one-offs. They come from finding a niche and serving it better than anyone else. The freedom factor. The beauty of dropshipping is the low startup cost and the lack of inventory risk. By focusing on a boring niche, you escape the brutal, high-cost ad wars of trendy products. This allows you to build a long-term, sustainable brand with repeat customers, not a pump-and-dump store that dies in a few weeks. It's about building a real, albeit unsexy, online retail business. Last but not least, let's talk about a digital service that thousands of small business owners desperately need but have no time or skill to handle. Social media management. Why it's overlooked. This isn't about becoming a famous influencer. This is the unglamorous, behind-the-scenes work. It's posting daily specials for a local pizzeria, sharing testimonials for a dentist, or running Facebook ads for a landscaping company. It's the digital equivalent of sweeping the floors. It has to be done, but it's not the main event. The secret profitability. Most small business owners are experts at their craft, be it baking, plumbing, or dentistry, not at digital marketing. And they know it. They are more than willing to pay for help. A freelance social media manager can charge anywhere from $500 to over $2,500 per month for each client, depending on the scope of work. With just a handful of clients, you can build a significant full-time income right from your laptop. The freedom factor. You can start this business with literally zero capital. All you need is a laptop and a solid understanding of how social media platforms work for businesses. You build a portfolio of retainer clients that provide stable monthly income. You're providing a high-value, essential service to the backbone of our economy, local businesses, all while enjoying the freedom of being your own boss. So there you have it. 7 boring businesses that quietly, reliably, and consistently generate wealth. The path to financial freedom doesn't have to be paved with high-risk ventures and sleepless nights. It doesn't require a once-in-a-lifetime idea. Often, true and sustainable wealth is built on the mundane, on the essential, and on the services that people will always need. While everyone else is out there chasing the next big thing, you can be quietly building a cash-flowing machine that gives you freedom, stability, and peace of mind. The real secret? You don't have to be sexy to be successful. If you're ready to explore more real, no-hype business ideas that actually work, make sure to subscribe. And let me know in the comments, which of these boring businesses surprised you the most?